Hello, Flosstube. It's Jerry Caudell, the Yankee Creek Stitcher, back for Flosstube number 5. It is Thursday, November 1st of 2018. It's amazing that we're already to November. It feels like it should be about February. But it is looking a lot like Christmas around our place. Last weekend, our daughter came in from Nashville and we got to put our big Christmas tree up. It's a 12-foot Christmas tree that I got last year as a Christmas gift from my parents. So we did get it up. It was quite a task, but it's up and it's decorated. And I'll include a picture of it at the end of this video. So that's the only thing other than this Christmas tree here as well. I still have to take down my fall decorations. And I'm hoping to do that this weekend and start putting up my Christmas decor. I have, probably about 10 tubs of things. Plus, many other items that won't even fit into tubs that we have to pull out of the attic. It is quite a task to prepare everything to decorate this house for Christmas. I will take a pic of my attic before I bring it all down. Something else I've been up to is my LNS, my local needlework shop, The Finishing Touch in Louisville, Kentucky, had a sale last weekend. And my youngest daughter, Corey, attended with me. We went over Friday afternoon and she got herself a few charts. She had a couple projects going that she had stitched on Ada, and one project she had started on an even weave, and so she got a few more charts at the Finishing Touch, and I'll show you one of the whips that she has. She's at work right now, but I'll show you just the whip that she started off the chart that we got last weekend. I'm very impressed. I'm very proud. Something I'm all into is I have a cup of my apple cider that I made, and it's in Starbucks New Jersey mug in honor of my New Jersey family that has started watching my Flosstubes. My husband told them that I have Flosstubes, and when we went to New Jersey this past summer, I showed a couple of the girls how to cross stitch, so they started on some little ornaments that I had brought along with me, and so they just love that. So hi Melina, Francesca, Daniela, Alexa, Dylan, and Mom and Dad, Dan and Alicia. Alicia holds that whole crew together, and she is fabulous. I miss you guys. I'm glad you're watching. A couple of shout outs I have for the week is Annie B's folk art. She is a designer and she has a Flosstube. She's actually releasing 2 new charts. One is the Sheltering Tree Winter. She has one for each season. And what's coming out now is winter. It has a fox. It is just a beautiful design. And another one is called Christmas Cookies, and it's Christmas ornaments. And there's a gingerbread man and a snowman. So adorable, so adorable. You need to check those out. She has some beautiful finishes, and she's also working on the houses of Hawk Run Hollow with the stitch along. So she's worked on it for several years, I believe, and so she's like, why not get it back out and join in on the stitch along? So but she's great to follow along. Like I said, she is a designer, has some really neat designs out there. Another one that I just learned about this week, because they had given me a shout out from watching my first Flosstube, was the Addicted Sisters, Nancy and Laura. In the videos, they're sitting in front of Nancy's fabulous stash of linen that I'm so envious of. Beautiful colors, rainbow colors. And she also stitched and showed a finish of the Prairie Schooler Autumn Sampler. Oh my gosh, I already added it to my pattern wish list. It's got a few squirrels and a bunch of leaves, and it's just beautiful. Let's see here. That was the only 2 I got a chance to watch this week. There are so many new Flosstubes and current Flosstubes that have hundreds of videos that I've not even watched the first one. It's amazing how many are out there that you have not even heard of yet. So it's great. And that's how I've learned about these other Flosstubers, is us shouting them out. So us that watch, we can say, hey, we're going to check these out. So I think it's great. It's just great to be able to watch them as you're sitting there stitching. I put my headphones in, got my iPad going. It's great. I'm sitting there stitching. My husband can, you know, he's sitting on their couch doing his thing. Oh, and a couple other things I was going to share with you guys all into is yesterday, I had gotten this bottle of wine a month or two ago at Total Wine & More in Louisville. It's called Witching Hour. It's a red blend from California. It is fabulous. A friend of mine had told me about it, and we went over there and we got a bottle. She had already drank hers, but I opened mine yesterday for Halloween. I thought that was appropriate, and it was very good. And yeah, my apple cider and salted caramel Oreo thins. Oh my gosh, they are fabulous to eat along with your apple cider. Delicious. I have 2 more containers in my pantry. I'm addicted. Okay, I'm trying to make this Flosstube kind of quick today. I drive a school bus route in the afternoons, and so I have to leave a little bit after 3. So I've got about 15 minutes. Moving on along to stash and haul. I asked last week about iron suggestions, and because you see all the reviews for each one on Amazon, and someone else had commented, you know, no matter the price, whether it's a $200 one or a $25 one, there's excellent reviews, there's bad reviews. So it's like, that doesn't even help me. And several of you had suggested watching the video from Flannel Jamie's Farm, which I had watched that, but it doesn't say what the iron was that she used. So I watched her iron it and froze the video where I could see what her iron was, and this is it. It was the Shark Pro 1600. So I got it this week from Amazon, and I'm excited to put it to use. I had made a few project bags before I got this, so hopefully this coming week I'll be able to break this out and see how it goes. I'll let you know. Okay, and like I said, we had went to the finishing touch and got a few things. I had seen a couple people on Flosstube mention this color, Gentle Art Buckeye Scarlet, and it is gorgeous. It is a beautiful bold red. Love it. It's going to be a beautiful Christmas red for sure. And I had seen a few others mention Weeks Grits as a beautiful white to use. So I got one of those. But the finishing touch, their sale was you get together your items you want to purchase. When you get to the register, you pull a card out of the pumpkin to get a discount off, and my daughter drew 20% off. So I was thrilled with that. So those were the flosses I got. And then I got the JBW Designs Sing a Song of Christmas one. It's Over the River Stocking. There is a series of these, and so I had to get number 1. I wanted to stitch some stockings, like bigger stockings to use for, you know, Christmas morning. This is not nearly the size I need, but so cute. I have several Christmas trees that I put up, and so I want to use these in smaller ornament designs to put on that tree. So I got that. My daughter got the Lizzie Kate Fa La 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 La. It's got the cardinal, so cute. And it comes with the beads and a charm in there. keep this on order here. Let's see. She also got Lizzie Kate all dressed up. She just thought this was the cutest little thing, and it is. It reminded her of her sister. Let's see. And it also came with, yeah, a little snowflake. Ooh, little snowflake button on there. Then I got Lizzie Kate's Flora Mix Samples 2013 stockings. It's a set of 3 stockings. Sorry, there's quite a glare on there. It is a rainy, gloomy, cool day today. And it also came with some beads, charm, and a button. And I had mentioned previously that my husband and I, as an anniversary tradition, go see the Christmas Carol. Our anniversary is December 21st, so we like to go see that over at Actors Theater. And I seen this. It's Ebenezer's Christmas from Erica Michaels. It is absolutely gorgeous. The shop had just stitched up this section of it here. I intend on doing all of it. And there was a couple of charts in just Cross Stitch magazine. It was Ebenezer, Tiny Tim, and if you go online, you get the bonus of Marley, each of those separate. So I'm probably going to stitch those as well. But it says, I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. He knew how to keep Christmas well. God bless us, everyone. So my goal is to have this stitched for next Christmas or next anniversary. We'll see how that goes. And while we were there, they gave us a free chart from the Cricut collection. It's Crabra-Cadabra. Crabra-Cadabra. So that's cute. Okay, I also got, oh yeah, I have been eyeballing this. It's been on my wish list for a while. I just haven't pulled the trigger, and I'll go ahead and do it. It's totally me. Brenda Gervais, Jingle All the Way. I just think that Santa and the deer in the background is just gorgeous. And I love the linen that it's stitched on. So beautiful. I had mentioned last week Misty Purcell. She has an Etsy shop, Luminous Fiber Arts, on Etsy. She started dyeing her own fabric, and it sells out quickly. And she had always posted on her Facebook page, maybe Instagram, of when she had more linen in her shop, when she was having the sale, or, you know, updating her shop. And I'm not on any social media, so she started a newsletter. So last week she sent out a newsletter that she had new fabric in her shop. So I jumped on there as soon as I got that email, and was able finally to get a couple of the fabrics, because she has an orange that is just gorgeous. This is a fat 1/8 40 count Harvest Moon. Oh my goodness, I need something to put behind that. I meant to have a piece of poster board or something that I could have in here. It's just a neutral. There is some modeling in there. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but it is gorgeous. Her very well priced, and that is just a beautiful. I found I have loved stitching on 36 count and 40 count, so I'm excited to get a project put on that. And I also grabbed, this is a fat 1/8 as well. It's Deep Pumpkin on 36 count. But that is just a gorgeous, very warm orange. Not sure what's going on that yet, but I had, oh, actually, I do have an idea for that I got this week as well. On eBay, I found, oh, and Misty is, she has also started designing, and she is going to have a new design released Friday. I think it was something to do with Cardinal. I can't remember the chart name. She gave us the chart name and said it was going to be released Friday in her Etsy shop. And she does PDF patterns as well as the paper copies. And I prefer the PDF. That way it's on my iPad. I can print it out whenever I'm needing to use it. Let's see. On eBay, I did find a good deal. This is Brenda Gervais. Snowbirds. I love snowmen. And those cardinals on there are just gorgeous. I believe they're the female cardinals. I think they're a little bit lighter. Love it. Love it. Like I said, that was on eBay. Julie with Gulf Coast Stitchers. Gulf Coast Stitches. That's her website. She also has a Flosstube. She's fabulous. Her daughter stitches as well. But she had some markdowns on her website, and I got the Primitive Hair Pumpkin Pie. I love to bake, and I love to bake pumpkin pies. And I just thought that chart was so appropriate for me to get stitched up and get in my kitchen. So I'm so excited about that. I may even consider getting a piece of linen, because her linen is gorgeous. And I also grabbed up Happy Christmas to All, Bent Creek. Just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see, what else did I get? That was all I got from Julie. And then on Etsy, I kind of spread the love around all week. On Etsy from Homespun Samplery. I grabbed up this chart. It's been in my cart. It's been on wish list. And when I want to go get it, it's out of stock. So it's getting rare to find it. So I want to grab it before I don't have the opportunity to anymore. It's from Lottie Daw, Something Wicked. And I have an old black, well, it's not old. I bought it, I think, just last year, but it feels old, but it has a little longer curled toe like that. And I love it. It says, by the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. And I thought, I'll have to see what the size of it and everything is, to put it on that deep pumpkin piece of fabric. I think that would be awesome. Okay, my whips. Might have to do this in a two-part video. My whips, actually, I'm in the Fabric of the Month Club with Color and Cotton, and this is a 32 count tea leaves. It is a very faint, pale green, just ever so slight, and it's just gorgeous. I don't know how well this is going to turn out. I think, yeah, you're picking up some green up here. I love that. Excited I joined that, so broaden out some stash options for me. And I was going to tell you the tree that I did stitch this. I finished it up in January, this past January. I made one for my mom and my stepmom, or stepmother-in-law, a few years ago. I think I had made them the two, and I had never got around to making myself one. So I finally, last winter, made myself one. I don't know if I got this off of Etsy or eBay or where I got the pattern from. It's called Christmas Stardust. Bargello, Quilt As You Go. It is fast and easy. I just love it. I didn't put the sun, I don't know if that's supposed to be the sun or the moon. I didn't put it in mine. I want it to look like a, you know, kind of a dusk. I thought it turned out great. I love it. I'll show you a little close-up of it. I did put a little, it's a little glue on or iron transfer little sparkle there at the top. But it's fun. I loved it. Finally got my own. But the quilt as you go method, it's great because when you're done stitching it, it's done. Put some binding on it and it's done. No, put that in the wrong spot. Okay, my whips. Oh, the homespun samplery. She also included a free chart, which was this little boot. It's kind of like a smaller version of that, so I love that. Of course, that will be a little companion piece. This is my daughter's whip of the all dressed up pattern I showed you all ago. She's got the border about halfway done. Looks great. And she is stitching it on 28 count even weave that I hand dyed with tea and coffee. And it smells fabulous. Okay, my whip, I had two whips, my Hawk Run Hollow. I did finish the top and got the first square's border halfway done and started stitching in the top right corner of that block. Oh, top left corner. I stitched along on that border. I'm like, okay, I gotta switch up to something else. I'm impatient, but it is coming right along and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And the other one, like I said, was my 'Tis the Season Sal. Stitch along. Everyone knows what that pattern looks like, so I'll spare you the time on that. I went ahead, I've got all the leaves finished. I got all the leaves, all the berries done, and I started stitching started on the snowflakes. And I am doing this on the 32 count called for pair. And I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's turning out great. And I did finish the little ornament, My House from Little House Needleworks. Thought that turned out great. Very happy with that. I just need to get it stitched up into my ornament. I did make a few project bags. Got some holly leaves and some black and cream denim gingham. And this is the little red truck. And I just did some kind of like a window quilt stitch on there. No project in there yet, but I just wanted to get some of these under my belt. This is the beautiful teal and pumpkins that I showed you last week with the orange polka dot binding. And that was the companion fabric I had gotten with it. Love that. And this is quite a large, I loved this fabric and I wanted to get a whole, almost, you know, the full panel size in a bag. So it's a little bit larger, but that's okay. It's about 13 by 16 project bag. But the scene is just gorgeous. I love it. And just some glittery snowflakes. The gold snowflakes have a little bit of shimmer to it. But love that. No projects in them yet. I'm trying to knock out my whips before I start new stuff. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. Oh, I did have a fully finished my Halloween stitch. I got done. I've had this pumpkin just sitting near my dining room with nothing on it. And I thought that's going to fit perfectly on there, and it did. I love it. I'll include a picture at the end where I have it sitting in my house. But I was thrilled with, I put some padding on top of some sticky board, put the chart in there, or put my stitching in there. Used a second piece of sticky board. And then just sealed off the edge with some twine there. Thrilled with that. Okay. Thank you for stopping by and visiting me again. And if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping in and watching me. And if you're returning, I truly appreciate you coming back and spending a little more time with me today. I'm up to 300 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button and the bell so you'll know when I post my next Flosstube. I'm trying to do every Thursday. And like I said, I am planning on a giveaway at 500 subscribers. So share and let your friends know, and we should get there in no time. That's all I have for this week. Have a great week and happy stitching.